Hello everyone. So guys, let's talk about something that I've been asked a lot by some of y'all. Most of you come from Canada, the UK, and the United States of America. I think I even had somebody from Japan asking the very same question about relocating to South Africa because they want to take a break from their own countries, but they also want to come to South Africa as an expat with a job offer in South Africa, or at least a rare skill, scarce skill, or something of that nature that South Africa is in demand of. Then I was like, you know what? Lucky for you, South Africa is in demand of scarce skills. And I'm going to read them out in one of Home Affairs website, which is DOH at .gov.za. If I will just put it in the screen so that you can go and visit and see these scarce skills that South Africa is in demand. Operative word here, in demand of. And if you do have these sort of skills, then you would get a visa. I think it's like a 5-year visa, which at some stage you may get requested to take up permanent residency if you are interested in continuing staying in South Africa. And there are lots of incentives, of course, that you are going to get as a result of that to keep you in the country. Of course, scarce skills as well, they are to be transferred to the locals as it is a scarce skill, and obviously the locals, which is the citizens that may be interested in this field, you might be responsible in inspiring them, possibly even mentoring them or sponsoring them one way or the other. But the sponsor part, it is not compulsory. Also, all the other parts are not compulsory. To be totally up to you and your own kindness, how you would want to transfer that scarce skill to a South African or South Africans. Obviously, if you want to work with schools and probably adopt a school and you mentor those students to all the way into university, graduation and post graduation, and then they acquire these scarce skills. So I don't know, it's going to be up to you and your own plan or your own plans on expect who's an expert in these scarce skills. So without further ado, let me just read you what are these scarce skills, which are an opportunity for you as an expat coming from Japan, Canada, USA, UK. I think there was another one. I think Singapore, if I'm not mistaken. Because again, people are, for some reason, they are taking an interest in South Africa right now, which I know some people who are South Africans, they are wondering what's happening. These are the people that you will see in the comment section who actually do not love their own country because of some obvious reasons or their own prejudices, which I'm not going to discuss in this video because this channel is not about that. So you will see them, they'll expose themselves in the comment section. Just ignore them, just like I do. I do not participate in or entertain them in any way or the other. So now basically this is what the Department of Home Affairs says. In South Africa, scarce skills primarily revolve around technical and specialized areas, including information technology, IT, engineering, healthcare, and finance. Now, South Africa has one of the best medical field in the world, best doctors. However, there are some specialized skills that we don't have within the health system. In case you're like, oh, I thought South Africa has, yes, we do have the best doctors, some of whom are scattered all over the world and are in demand. So much so that the South African government is trying to keep some of them from leaving South Africa by giving them some incentive to attract them back to South Africa or to keep them in South Africa. However, there are specialized skills within the healthcare system that we do not have. So that's why it is mentioned. Same goes with finance, like actuarial scientists. We do have them, but the moment they graduate from university, they leave. In most cases, they leave to the United States. So we are left with very few actuarial scientists, and South Africa is in demand of actuarial scientists under finance. And the article continues to say specific fields with high demand include software development, cybersecurity, various engineering disciplines, i.e., civil, electrical, mechanical, nursing, and accounting and or auditing. Renewable energy experts, artisans, and some teaching roles are also in high demand. I feel like I also need to explain the electrical as well as mechanical. We do have mechanical engineers in South Africa as well as electrical engineers. But the problem is they get taken from South Africa by other countries because South Africa, for some reason, they do not cater what they also want to stay in South Africa. And as a result, we are now also importing civil engineers, chemical engineers, electrical engineers, and mechanical engineers around metallic engineer as well. Nursing, we also have some of the best nurses in the country. However, specialized nursing, it is what they are talking about here. Accounting and auditing, I think once again, it comes to the fact that the moment an accountant graduates from university, they leave the country instead of staying, which also once again I go back to actuarial scientists. The auditing, same story as well. Then renewable energy experts. This is a very new one to South Africa, and not many students are studying this particular course or this particular specialization at any colleges. So these are the things that we want. Artisans as well. Unfortunately, South Africa in around 1990s, they got rid of apprenticeship and teachers colleges, nursing colleges, and anything that would have created an artisan type of expert all got removed now because South Africa made that mistake. They are now taking in or demanding to have artisans in the country. That includes your plumbers, your electricians, and things like that. And some teaching roles like lecturing these particular scarce skills at universities. Now, detailed breakdown of scarce skills, information technology, software developers, systems analysts, and cybersecurity experts are highly sought after in the information technology. Engineering, civil, electrical, mechanical, and mining engineering are critical for infrastructure and energy projects. South African universities, I think about 4 universities in South Africa, do teach mining engineering. However, these students, once they graduate, China takes them, Chile takes them, the United States, Canada, and all of these other countries. And then South Africa is left with none, and hence now they are highly in demand. When you come to health, registered nurses, general medical practitioners, and various medical specialists are in demand. Renewable energy, solar technicians, wind energy specialists, and sustainable energy engineers are needed. Artisans, electricians, welders, and plumbers are in demand for infrastructure and maintenance. Education and training, foundation phase teachers, mathematics and science teachers, and vocational trainers are needed. Finance and business, chartered accountants, financial analysts, and actuaries are in high demand. Agriculture, agronomists, I've never heard of this, agronomists, food technologists, doctors for animals, vets are needed for agricultural development, logistics and supply chain, logistics managers, transport planners, and supply chain analysts are in demand. Construction, quantity surveyors, construction project managers, and architects are needed. Some other scarce skills include digital marketing specialists, web designers, and multimedia professionals. So the reason why these skills are scarce, economic development, the demand for engineering and other technical professionals is driven by South Africa's infrastructure development needs and industrial growth, technological advancement. The rapid advancement of technology has created a high demand for skilled IT professionals, and cybersecurity experts. Healthcare needs a shortage of healthcare workers, particularly in certain specialties, is a major concern. Skill gap: there is a gap between the skills available in the workforce and the skills required by employers, particularly in technical and specialized fields. So that is what Home Affairs says. For you who might be in this field and you are interested in becoming an expat in South Africa, but you are worried about job security. So here you go. If you are interested, then you can go and visit the Department of Home Affairs. I am going to leave the email address under this video so that you can contact them and see what visa you can get for yourself. And I believe this type of visa it comes out like a speed of light, because all of these scarce skills are definitely in demand and they need them immediately. So other than that, that is what I have for you in this video. And if this video was of any value to you, please make sure to leave me a like and also leave a comment down below and let me know what specialty that you have that South Africa is in demand of, or maybe one that is not mentioned here. I will look it up for you and then let you know. And I will also like you to share this video far and wide. And let's see each other in my next video. Goodbye.